Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Bareminerals Claymates Mask Duo Be Bright and Be Firm mask. You can find this at Ulta, bareminerals.com, and I believe HSN, but I think HSN only carries the Be Pure and Be Dewy. That's like a mask for, you know, people with dry skin. You know, it just gives them a bit more moisture. Now, regularly, this is a full-size pot, which you get 2.04 ounces in this massive pot. It is a frosted plastic packaging with a rose gold top. I mean, Bareminerals has always had one of the most beautiful forms of packaging for their skincare. I love it. It looks very clean. It looks very fresh. It's usually white with like some sort of rose gold or champagne gold accents. If you guys have been following me from the beginning, you know that I use a lot of Bareminerals skincare products, and one of my favorite masks from them is their Skinsorials Dirty Detox Skin Glowing and Refining Mud Mask. I actually had to write that down because it's a long name. Also retails for $35. I did a video on how to apply it, and you know, a while back. I'm gonna try to link that video down below. But anyway, you can still find that mask at Ulta, and I purchase that mask regularly at my local Ulta. It's one of my #1 masks that I use at least once a week. I love what it does for my skin. It's amazing. But anyway, let's get back to the purpose of this video. Now, this mask has two sections. You have the Be Firm section, which is the mint blue side, and then you have the Be Bright, which is the mauve pink side. Now, when I first purchased this mask, the pink side was much brighter than what you're seeing in the tub. And if you can see the consistency, it's like a cream consistency, very thick cream consistency. And when you apply it on, you need to leave it on for 15 minutes, wait until it dries down, and then you wipe it off with warm water. The bottle says to keep it on 10 to 15 minutes. I usually leave my masks on for 20 minutes. This mask is pretty strong, so I do only leave it on for 15 minutes, but the mud mask that I like from them, that's green, I leave that on for 20 minutes. I feel like it does more for me when I leave it on for the 20 minutes. Now, how do I apply this mask? I'm gonna show you. I have a little brush around here, which I have misplaced, but I will, when I find it, I'll show it to you. It's just a Bareminerals mask. Oh, here it is. It is a Bareminerals mask brush. Unfortunately, I do not see that this is being sold anywhere because I tried looking it up. They don't have this anymore. But you can use any mask brush that you have, any silicone, like sort of, you know, spatula that you use normally to apply your masks. It doesn't have to be a Bareminerals brush. But this brush came with this Bareminerals cloth, and this was launched when they launched their mud mask. So when I picked up the mud mask, I picked up this duo at Ulta, but I don't see that Ulta has that anymore, so you can just use any cloth to wipe off the mask. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my hair because I wanna show you how I apply this mask, and I'm gonna show you how I take it off and what my skin looks like afterwards. I am still in my pajamas, in case you were wondering as about what are you wearing. My pajamas. All right, so let me open this up. And I'm going to put the mauve colored cream, is the Be Bright, on the sections of my face that I want to brighten, which is going to be my T-zone. And so I'm going to go in with my spatula, and I'm going to pick up a decent amount of product. See, that's a lot. Because I want an even layer on my skin. And so I'm just putting this in the sections that I want to brighten. Now, don't worry if you get it in your eyebrows. I get this in my eyebrows all the time. Nothing happens. So you just want to make sure you have a nice even layer. When you're applying it. And this is really gonna dry down. I usually get it all over my chin because I have a small chin, and so trying to get 2 masks on there is a mission for me. So try to avoid your eye area, and you just put this in the areas you want to brighten. And I usually take it a little bit outside of my T-zone, because this literally where I'm putting this is exactly where I want brightness and radiance and just beautiful skin. And I make sure that I coat this over my nose perfectly and around my mouth. Now, if you have 2 spatulas, I would suggest you use the other one, but I don't. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this one off and then dig into the green one. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I've rinsed the brush, I've taken out the excess water, and now I'm gonna dig into the Be Firm, which is the mint portion of the mask. And again, I'm gonna get a good amount, and I'm gonna spread that all over my face. The rest of the areas that I have not applied the mask to. Now, remember earlier in the video I said that the mauve part of this mask was actually brighter than what it looks like now. Because I've actually been too lazy and have forgotten to purchase an extra one of these, like a mask spatula, because I've been rinsing this and not waiting for this brush to completely dry, even though I take out the excess water. It's okay if you get it a little bit in your hair. It's not a problem. It'll come right out when you take it off with a cloth. It's okay also, as I'm applying this, if the masks sort of touch each other. That's okay. You just don't want to leave any area with no mask on. So anyways, back to what I was saying. Some of the water has probably gotten into that pink version, which is why it's made it a little bit darker, but I haven't noticed that has diminished the effect of the mask, because I've been using this regularly, like I said, once a week, every Saturday for the past like 5 months, I would say. And I really like how it makes my skin look afterwards. However, as you can see, I'm, getting it a little bit in my hair. That's okay. I'm not too concerned. I'm gonna shower after this video and wash my hair. All right. So once you have an even layer, you're gonna set a timer for 15 minutes. I leave it for the max amount of time because I have oily skin, so my skin has a very strong barrier, and I find that anything less than 15 or 20 minutes, nothing's happening. I'm not getting the same effect. This, I'm setting my timer. This mask is gonna get very dry and very tight. So do keep that in mind. If you don't like that feeling, then this is not gonna be a mask for you. But definitely if you decide to purchase this mask, just get 2 spatulas. I mean, I should have done that a long time ago. I didn't. I should really order one now off of Amazon. But yeah, you can find like mask spatulas anywhere. It's not something that's super expensive. But anyways, I also wanted to talk about pricing for this. So right now, since these are normally $35, the best bang for your buck right now is Bareminerals for the holidays took out a set that was a full-size mask with 2 travel size of each mask. And that normally was retailing for, I think it was like $35, which was like the same price of the original mask. But all of these holiday sets are right now on sale at Ulta, and you get that entire set for $24.50. That's a bargain. So if this is something that you've really wanted to try and you've had your eye on, I really recommend that you get to it. I believe that you can only find these sets online. And the reason I'm not sure is because when I went onto my Ulta app, it says that the set is only exclusive online, but I have seen those sets at my local Ulta. So I'm not sure if only certain locations carry it in store, but I would try calling your local Ulta before you make that drive or before you order it online if it's something that you wanna, you know, buy right now. Now, comparing this to the mud mask, which is the green mud mask that Ulta has, it's the same packaging, but the bottle is plastic and it's green. I still prefer the mud mask over this. This does a great job, but I find that I see more of an instant difference with the mud mask. The mud mask leaves my skin just much brighter the moment I take it off. Also, I use retinol creams, and I have been using this while I've been using my retinol creams, and it's been just fine. Another thing that you should know is there is just a little bit, tiny, very, very, very mild of a stinging effect when you apply the mask. It's super, super mild. But if you're somebody who has very sensitive skin, that's something that you should be aware of when using this mask. The good thing is that Ulta and like Sephora have a very, very good return policy. So if you try something and you don't like it, you can bring it back, you know? I'm not sure if Ulta can give you a sample of these. I highly doubt it because they're not very big on like samples. I know Sephora is, but Sephora doesn't carry the Bareminerals skincare line. If these are sold out by the time you watch this video, please look on bareminerals.com because they also carry, you know, all of their products. And I'm sure that they have the same holiday sets on sale on their site. So do keep that in mind. Now, why do I prefer the mud mask over this one? It's not that I don't like this one. Will I be repurchasing this? Yes. But if I had to choose between the two, I think the mud mask is just better for my skin. And skin is something that is so different for everyone. And so maybe when you watch this video and you try any of these masks, maybe your opinion is different from mine. Maybe you prefer this mask over the mud mask. That's just the way that skin works. So take everything that I say with a grain of salt, because I'm not a doctor and I am not a dermatologist. This is just my personal experience and on a product that I've been using. With this, yes, do I feel like it feels stronger in the sense of like it gives me a stinging feeling, you know, when I wear it. It does get very tight when it dries down, but I feel like the brightening aspect of it, which is the mauve portion of the mask, isn't as strong. Not that when I take this off, I don't see like radiance in my skin. I do, but it's not as radiant as the mud mask, if that makes sense. I also like the texture of the mud mask much better than this because it's less tight. Also, I find that this mask dries out your skin a little bit more. You don't get that drying feeling with the mud mask. And although I have oily skin and you're like, oh, Isabel, but you love it when your skin feels like dry. Yes, I do. But I find that it's a little bit too drying. And it doesn't linger. It dries out your skin. Like for me, because I have oily skin, my skin will be like a little too dry for, I would say, maybe half an hour. And then I'm back to normal. You know, it's not a big deal. But it's, like I said, if I had to choose one, because I know that you guys are going to be asking that, well, which one should I purchase? Should I purchase the mud mask or should I purchase the mask duo? And it just depends on what you're looking for. So if you want firming and brightening, this is it. If you want something to really detox the face, really clean out your pores, then the mud mask is the way to go. And I find that for me, because I wear makeup every day and I am just obsessed with makeup, I find that mostly what I need is brightening and detoxing. Like just cleaning out those pores more than firming, if that makes sense. Like I wear enough serums at night and anti-wrinkle creams at night that already help with my firm. So I feel like for me, this is a great mask. I love it. I definitely recommend it, but I would go back to my mud mask for my personal needs. If you are somebody that doesn't really wear a lot of makeup, your skincare routine is very simple, then honestly, this is all you need. I mean, this is gonna be perfect for you, you know? So yeah, that's pretty much my review and my thoughts on this mask. And I've been wearing this for 5 months. Like I said, I do it once a week and I wear retinol creams. So let me say retinol creams, like I wear more than one retinol cream. I wear a retinol cream that I have been currently using for the past, I would say like 3 or 4 months, and I haven't reviewed it because it's a process. My review on that is going to be lengthy and very detailed, so get ready. Anyways, so I will be back the moment that 15 minutes has passed and I'm ready to take this off, and I will just show you what my skin looks like when I take this off, okay? See you soon. Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna get close to the camera so that you can see what this looks like when it has completely dried down. Just want you to know it's very difficult to speak with this. It's very tight, very, very tight. All right, so I have a bowl of warm water here with my cloth that I have submerged in water. And now I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze out the excess water. And I'm gonna go ahead and wipe the mask off. Another small con with this mask is that it is definitely not as easy to take off as the mud mask. The mud mask literally falls off with the slightest moisture. This you gotta work, you know? And so if you don't like that, this is not gonna be something for you. And so you just start to gently wipe it off. And just so that you guys know, I film with a Canon G7X. There's no filter on this camera, so what you see is my actual skin every time I film. I don't have like any perfecting filters, and like I've told you before, I don't have the best skin. And so you just kind of rinse that off and continue to do this until everything's gone. So with the mud mask, if you've watched that video, I would have already been done. I would have been 80% done with taking off the mask. With this, I find that it's just best to do it before you shower, and then just stick your face, not stick your face under the running water, which you can do, but what I do is, this is literally like dripping with water, and so it's easier to take off the mask that way than it is to kind of just wipe it off. So that's kind of one of the differences between each mask. And like I said, for me it's a con just because of my lifestyle, and I usually don't have all the time in the world to do this, because, you know, Saturdays and Sundays are the days of the week that I use to, you know, groom myself, do all the things I have to do in the house. And so I have to use things that are a bit more time friendly. We're gonna go with that, time friendly. And it, like I was telling you, if it gets in your hair, it's really not a big deal. It comes right off. You know, you're not gonna like lose hair, it's not gonna change the color of your hair. It's really, really nice. I really like it. It's a very good mask, especially if you're giving yourself like a little like spa day where you can sit in your tub and just soak while you're letting this soak into your skin. That's a really nice way. I do that sometimes with a cup of wine. So yeah, now you're like, oh, Isabella, your skin is like really red. Well, let me quickly remind you, I've been using a retinol cream. And when you use retinol creams, when you rub your face, it makes your face a little bit red, because the retinol goes into your bloodstream, which is why pregnant women cannot wear any creams with retinol in it. And it speeds up the like skin, like the peeling, what makes your skin like shed the top layers of your skin to just get rid of all the dead skin cells, bring out that fresh new skin on the bottom. It's really helped me, but that'll be a video for another day. And so when I did use this mask before I started to use a retinol cream, and I did this same exact process, my skin wasn't this red. It'll calm down in a few minutes once I'm done. But pretty much that's it. You have taken off all of the mask. And usually the retinol affects me most in my T-zone. That's why my T-zone is much more red than the rest of my face. Anyway, but yeah. I'm pretty much done taking off the entire mask. My skin feels a little bit dry, but not anything out of the norm. So if you have dry skin, please use the Dewy Mask Duo, not the Be Bright and Be Firm, which is the one that we're using today. It feels nice. My skin feels super clean. It feels very refreshed. It just feels like, gives you like this fresh feeling in the face, which I really, really like, because after a whole week of working and makeup and eating, you know, your skin kind of needs a pick-me-up, at least once a week, in my opinion, at least. And so this just makes me feel so refreshed, so energized. I feel like I could literally just, I don't know, take the day on. I know that sounds really, really weird and very cheesy, but that's what it feels like when you have a good facial or like a really good, like, you know, skin massage, or you've cleansed your skin and you feel your pores are just screaming with joy, singing praises. You're ready. You're ready to do big things. So I promise you, this is not a commercial for Bareminerals, but this is why I do a mask once a week, because my skin needs this pick-me-up, you know? If you're somebody who doesn't wear a lot of makeup, maybe that's not the case for you, but for my lifestyle and, you know, like everything that I do throughout the week, I need this, and I need it bad. And so as you can see, the redness on my face has calmed down a lot, and it'll just continue to calm down and go away once, you know, I stop touching my face. But yeah, when I use retinol creams, the more I touch my face, the more my skin will get red in the place where I've touched it. And so don't be alarmed, it's not the mask, it's the retinol. But yeah, I definitely recommend this mask. That completes this video. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below, and I will try to answer them as best as I can. On the back of the bottle, you have a list of all the ingredients and how to apply this mask, and what it's, you know, the recommended amount of time you should do it per week. It says that you can use it up to 3 times a week. I only use it once a week, and that's just for time's sake. I just don't have the time during the week to do this more than once. And so I find that if I try doing it back to back Saturday and Sunday, it's redundant. My skin, I haven't given my skin enough time to, I don't know, like get dirty again in order for this to be effective. I don't know, maybe correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I definitely recommend this mask. I really, really like it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.